Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 traps from the Queen's Gambit. This opening starts with d4, d5, and c4. Typically, black declines the gambit and doesn't take the pawn, usually plays something like c6 or e6. However, every once in a while, black will take, and this provides the basis for all of our traps. As white, you should play e3. This is the recommended move by many. It's a very solid structure, and white can easily capture back the pawn, develop, and then castle. Typically, black is not going to really be looking to protect this pawn with like b5 and a6. That is a big queenside commitment, and most intermediate and advanced players aren't going to try and do that. Instead, they're going to play something like knight f6. This allows white to capture the pawn back, and it's important to note the position of this bishop and how it's kind of like a sniper to f7. This is very powerful, and we'll see this later in all the traps. If black plays something like g6, looking to fianchetto, white can simply play knight f6, developing. Black plays bishop g7. But before black gets the opportunity to castle and get the king safe, white can take the initiative with queen a4. This is a really powerful move, as pretty much anything that black does to block this check is winning for white. So, for example, if black plays bishop d7, well, now there's this nice move, queen b3, and a fork on b7 and f7. And black will have to sacrifice one of these, likely sacrifice b7 by castling. White takes, and then something like bishop c6, queen drops back, takes. It's overall a fairly good position for white. Again, this lineup is so strong. White can easily bring their pieces in and try and use the initiative against black's king. Other responses that you might see after queen a4 are knight c6. However, this is met with knight e5. Again, there's this pressure against f7, and there's also the pressure against the knight. So, for example, if black were to castle now, well, takes, and takes. Now the rook's under attack after rook b8. It's a fairly good position for white. White can drop the queen back and then castle, and it should be winning. Something else you might see is queen d7 to block. However, this is met with a really nice move. Bishop takes f7. If black takes the bishop, well, there's knight e5, a really nice fork. If black chooses not to take this bishop and play something like king f8, white should keep the queens on the board and play something like queen a3. And remember that black can never take because, again, knight e5 and the queen is lost. The final response that you probably will see is knight b to d7. This isn't as common. However, you might see it in some of your games. This is met with bishop takes f7. If black takes back, there's knight g5, a really nice move. And for example, if black just drops the king back, well, knight e6, and the queen is trapped and the bishop's under attack. A really, really nice position for white. After knight g5, if black plays king g8, there's actually a forced checkmate here with queen c4, and black can do some stuff to block with the knight and pawn. However, you can just capture all of these pieces, and eventually it will result in king f8 followed by queen f7 checkmate. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the top 5 traps from the Queen's Gambit. Thanks for watching.